How y'all doing today, man?
Bro.
Yo, I'm great. We've been here for a little minute. Where's your man?
Well, as you can clearly see, bro, I am lit.
As you should be. Like, I'm good. I don't know where the hell Nash at. Yo.
My glass is
It's our
empty.
first episode, and
We need to get
we
you a
supposed to
drink.
be trying to get everything,
Nash
situated.
about to come in with that shit on, I guarantee you.
Well, that's if he pop up. You feel
Fashionably
me?
late.
No point intended, right? But I was basically saying, like,
Look at this nigga.
Look who it is.
He decides to join us.
this
huh?
guy, bro, on the first episode,
sorry.
bro. On the first episode.
Pardon me. I was just a
Look
What's
at
up,
you,
Cuz?
Trump, bro.
What's up,
You asking for
Cuz?
pardons like you Trump or something, bro.
yeah, pretty much. It's very much needed.
Well, since you fashionably late, bro, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling wonderful. It's good to be here with you all.
What's up, Cuz?
First edition,
Look at him.
first cousins.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta show them how we coming, heavy stepping.
No
Yes.
bullshit.
yes.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited, y'all. It's always a vibe when we link. So this is going
It's
to
a
be
celebration
fun.
every time we link up.
Yes, so
Hey.
much to talk about too.
Nikki.
Mm.
She litty. You know,
What's up,
like,
Craig?
how you feeling, Craig? What's up?
You know. It's a great vibe. To be here with the cousins, you know. We ain't family, but we blood related some way, somehow,
You
bro.
already
Some
know.
Yeah, you know they say friends are the family you get to choose.
Yes.
Okay.
You know.
come through with the quotes, bro.
Yeah, you know. It's
And
an
how
old
about you?
adage.
No boy, like
How's
I'm chilling.
Dev?
I'm chilling. I
Mr.
woke up
Dev
this
Hall,
morning.
how you feeling, man?
I woke up this morning. God bless me.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Heavy on that.
I'm excited about this, new journey. A new podcast with 3 good friends and more like cousins, which introduces first cousins. You feel me? I'm excited, honestly. It's a lot of things going on in the city of Philadelphia, but we need to speak on a hot topic, which is
Man,
cheesesteaks.
it's a lot going on. Oh, cheesesteaks.
Let's
Yeah.
get in.
I see
let's
cheesesteaks
get
around,
into
and
it.
there's
What you?
cheese-
pickles, and there's all sorts of things on these plates.
That's not a cheesesteak.
Listen.
Hold on.
That's a steak with no cheese.
Hold
Oh.
on.
That-
I know you ain't coming for.
Yo,
Hold on.
Sawdust.
Y'all, listen.
It looks like sawdust.
Someone has to be the healthy cousin, right?
Listen.
Let's
What we
get
got?
into it.
Healthy cousin. I'm about to tear this
Cheesesteaks
cheese.
I
are
want
not
y'all
supposed
all
to be
to.
healthy.
I want y'all all to tell me about y'all cheesesteak, because
So,
y'all all
yeah,
got different
yeah.
stuff going on.
One, we eating a cold steak, but you know, it is what it is.
Well,
Oh, you gonna tell the people it's cold? I mean,
we're
that's
actually
cool.
eating a cheesesteak from one of the top 3, top 2, if not 2, number 1 spots in Philadelphia. It's called Stella's. Stella's to me is number 2. This cheesesteak right now makes it number 2 only because it's cold. But if it was warm, fresh off the stove, I honestly believe that it would be in the debate for number 1. But
Who's number one?
Oh,
well, it's Angelo's.
Oh, okay. You want
I
it
never
done.
had either,
You
y'all.
like to go to the pig.
I never had Stella's
Yeah,
or
yeah,
Angelo's.
just for the cheesesteak. That's it. Angelo is definitely in my top 2. Like Stella's and Angelo is definitely 1 and 2, neck and neck.
What's a
Depends
Devon
on-
cheesesteak?
Huh?
What kind? What kind of cheesesteak is that? Classic?
I don't think it's a classic, but I gotta get the mayonnaise. I got the salt, pepper, ketchup, fried onions, pickles. Yeah, that's what I got.
I get my pickles on the side.
Y'all, what? Come on,
Heavy
y'all.
pickles on the side. I don't know about all that putting it inside my steak.
Yeah, I don't want them to make the
But-
bread soggy.
Y'all might disagree with me, and that's cool. But I gotta say, my favorite spot in the city, and I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to Ishkabibbles every time.
You know, I like Ishkabibbles. I let them put a little
Ishkabibbles is
spinach in
top
there.
for me. Me too.
Yeah, I like Ishkabibbles. It's a solid joint.
And what's a crease steak?
We want to get the salt, pepper, the ketchup. You gotta go to extra ketchup because places be stingy. I don't know
You're
what be
right,
going
you're right.
on, but they be a little stingy. Depending on where I'm going, I might gotta get the extra mayo, regular mayo, and then heavy pickles on the side. Like I
Y'all
don't know
just throw
about
the pickle in?
Dev pushing it, putting the pickles inside, but the pickles on the side gonna go just right every
Always putting
time.
pickles inside.
But these joints a little spicy though. These pickles a little spicy. I don't even play with all that.
Stella Shock Cree.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Hold on. She said they're pushing it for the pickles on the side. She said Dad pushing it for the pickles on the side, but why would you just eat pickles by itself? Like, why would you just eat them by itself when you get a cheesesteak? Like, all right, you treating pickles like they a side order of
That
fries.
pickle is big.
She
Cuz what is
eating
going
those pickles
on?
like they a side order of fries though.
Listen.
Like, I ain't mad at them. Like, what you gonna eat cheesesteaks though, bro?
You know, it depends on how I'm feeling because cheesesteaks are actually one of my favorite foods.
Me too.
So, it definitely depends on how I'm feeling and where I'm going. Sometimes I get a buffalo chicken cheesesteak.
Talk
She got
that.
fancy.
It depends if I want chicken or beef.
Okay.
Pose, you know, it could be any. So today I got a chicken cheesesteak with mushrooms, salt, pepper, ketchup, extra ketchup, like he said. And I got some hot peppers in there,
Okay.
little spice.
Add some flavor in there.
Yeah, you know, I could be spicy.
What's your
at
top
times.
spot?
I like Stella's a lot, actually. Stella's might be number one.
Stella's
for me.
is good. This is my first time, y'all.
Yeah, I like Stella's
Yeah, this
a
my
lot.
first time,
It kind
too.
of captures that like essence of a Philly cheesesteak.
It has
to
a
me.
good roll.
Like, yeah, like
Roll's important.
If you're going to introduce somebody to a cheesesteak,
Yeah.
to me, that's a good one to introduce them to.
Pizza
and then
store.
if they want to get wild, you know, take them to the Poppies and all that.
Oh, that's a good point, though.
My favorite is Chubby's, y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all with.
Oh, okay.
Henriette?
So you like to be controversial.
I do, and I like a little curly fry with my cheesesteak. I gave up cheese, y'all. No dairy over here, so I just got
Yeah, that,
A
I don't
poor,
know. What
poor
was on
baby.
that? What was on that?
No cheese.
chicken steak, y'all. It's way
It's just chicken, steak, and onions.
chicken steak and onions and ketchup.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
That sound like a Murray special.
yeah. I'm gonna
right
start
there.
carrying vegan
Keep
cheese.
it.
Yeah,
Murray
sorry,
special
y'all. That
is
was
crazy.
good though. That was good. So let me get these out the way. Let's get these babies out the way.
Yeah, most definitely talking about cheesesteak. Everybody, the viewers gonna get hungry and everything.
Yeah.
That's
They're
for
not
sure.
even like getting ready for all this.
We pausing, right?
We ain't pausing anything. Only thing we pausing,
We'll pass that around.
you know, get this stuff right out the way.
Wait for this, baby.
But
No,
I
right
wanted
the
to
vibe.
introduce. My bad. We had to get the cheesesteaks out the way, y'all. I wanted to actually introduce the cast of Phirst Cuzns. The reason Phirst Cuzns came about because I value all these people's opinion on the screen, on the couch. And you know me, if y'all do know me, I have a show called The Dev Hall Show. I've been having a media background for the last 10 years. And me having conversations with each individual, I felt as though we can come together as a team, on sharing our thoughts. When I was doing my own show, I was getting tired of hearing myself talk because at the end of the day, no one was giving me any rebuttals because it's my show. Even though I was interviewing people. But on this podcast, we will be sharing our opinions. We'll be having different opinions on certain topics. I feel as though Nash brings something to the table because he likes to correct me. I like a challenge, and when I say he likes to correct me, I feel as though with both our mindset, we can go to the top with that versus me thinking I know it all, he thinking he know it all.
Yeah, I think challenge is a good way to describe
Ooh.
it. Definitely not correct,
Oh,
but challenge.
Right.
Because that's all, you know, that's all we all doing out here is doing our best. So
Right.
if you maybe have a different perspective or a different approach to something, you want to offer that, especially as homies.
Right.
You know, might say, hey, my brother, look at it this way. Yo,
Right.
cuz.
Right.
You know, you might want to re-examine how you want to approach this. It's more so that kind of thing. And then, of course, when it comes to our views on topics,
Right.
hot topics,
Right.
we always on polar opposite ends,
Right.
just naturally.
Right.
But I think, like you said, it makes for good debates, having a healthy adversary.
Right, there you go, using the word English major. You know, then we got Sheila, man, the overthinker. Listen, she's one of a kind, man. She does it all. If y'all know who she is, she's on Instagram doing the damn thing as far as food reviews. She's an artist. She's a free thinker. She's a free spirit. She's really into a lot of a cool person. I respect her opinion on a lot of different things, and I actually wanted her to be a part of Phirst Cuzns before it established because like I said, I really enjoy her viewpoint on things and her point of view. My bad, y'all. And lastly, I have Cree. You know, I call her B. You know, we can call her everything, but you know, better get her name right, creator. Listen, I met her when I was actually getting shirts printed for the Dev Hall show in the store in Logan. Um, uh, I don't know if that's Logan, but Fifth and Lindley.
Yeah, don't
So
tell the
Logan.
T. Don't tell them. Damn, I know
it's
it's
cool. You know, I like spreading love. It's the
Yeah.
Brooklyn way. But so I met her in the store printing, and
Logan
we
is
act-
North Philly.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. See, that's an example. There you go. But what I was saying was I met her in the store and I was printing up shirts, and she was doing the same thing, and I don't know how the conversation came about, but it was something where I was letting her know I got my own show, and she was letting me know she got her own brand, and I'm like, in some way in fashion, we're going to be working together. So what I do, support her damn brand. Like, this is really a relative of mine, you feel me? And I felt as though she's a person that is behind the scenes, and she puts her points on Instagram. I don't mean to put her out there, but close friends, and she puts her information out there, and I'm not going to display that with you know, until she feels like it, but information that she puts on her close friends, I'm like, yo, I think you should do this. I think you should be a part of my show, or a part of a show that we're going to come together and create. And here we are.
You
First
ready
Cuzns.
now, Cree, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah, man, it's been a pleasure, honestly. I look at Dev like I'm the oldest sibling, so I look at Dev like a older brother of mine. And, you know, like just like Nash, when Dev say something out of the ordinary on Instagram, I'm writing them DMs.
I think we all are. We're like, what are you talking about?
Like,
Sure.
but it's been a pleasure, honestly, knowing this guy over the last couple years. Literally, it feels like forever, but it's been a pleasure. So I'm just glad to be sitting up here doing something out of my norm, because to know me is to know that I hate the camera, but the simple fact that he got me up here is, you know, that this is a good dude, honestly. So we going jump into this first cousin shit.
We're gonna turn it up.
Literally.
Already know.
And we
it.
appreciate you. We appreciate you having us up here.
No, listen, this is not, like I said. Oh yeah, this is a part of the Dev Hall network, man. But this is our own drawing.
Only going up.
We only going up, man. We just go right into it, man.
Yeah, let's step into it.
Let's
So
go right into it.
I think naturally for us all linking, vibing, like we've been linking up, y'all. We've been chilling. I'm not gonna lie. We've been vibing out. And I've noticed that we all got our own little vibe.
Right.
We all
Sure,
super
sure.
fashionable.
For
We
sure.
cool in our own ways. We
Right.
all, you know, is locks over here. Sorry,
Right.
Nash. You know what I'm saying? Like we be
I
vibing.
still do
So
it for the wavy fellas.
Yeah, Nash still rocking out for the brothers, man.
we gotta do a fit check. We gonna go around the room. We gonna start with Nash. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. He
because
be
Nash
beating
be
us all
throwing that
bad.
shit on, bro.
He the older cousin, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start with Nash and go around and do a fit check every
Those are very
episode, y'all.
Humble and modest beginnings. You know what I mean? I just do what I can with what I got. But you know, I kept it chill today. I did Fourth Rope, Hills Have Eyes. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who
That
knows
shirt
me
is
knows I
crazy.
love Griselda. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to West Side Gun. Shout out to all those guys. Nudie Denim, Sustainable. I've had these jeans, I don't even know how many years, and they still fit wonderfully. That's also how I keep my health/weight in check. I can still wear my old ass clothes, you know.
Talk heavy, talk heavy.
Talking a little bit heavy because people are blowing up. Little Prada, I think they're cruelty free.
That's a classic though. I feel like that's
I think they're cruelty free over
that's a
there
man
in
classic.
Milan, Italy. Better with age on the head.
Yeah, they had
No.
fire too. Shout out to whoever made that
Yes,
hat,
I
man.
Appreciate it.
Hard jump.
Yeah, I kept it light
How
for
about the
episode 1.
shades?
Oh, these are made in the USA. James Oro.
That's what I'm saying,
sourced
y'all.
from
Like you
Los
should,
Angeles.
you can't make this up. We really be geeked because you kept it light, shitting on
This
all
is-
of us. Right?
No, not at all. That's what I mean. This is all very, very affordable. Mix of highs and lows.
Okay, I like that.
You know,
I like that.
I'm very modest. I promise.
that's
good.
When I can really get into some things,
Talk your shit.
Everybody
Talk
knows.
your
Only
shit, guys.
episode 1. I'm scared,
everybody's
y'all.
going to-
said
I'm
he
so
I'm saying
scared.
when the budget's there.
Yeah.
They make it when you have the coin. It's gonna be like that.
Remix. You already know the remix, man.
Yo, I kept it real simple today.
Uh-oh.
And I was in the closet, like we stepping into episode 1. I'm gonna start real soft. You know, I ain't want to do nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? I can hit the guy, the girl real quick. I be throwing everybody off. But we're gonna keep it simple. So we got the Soleil, probably said the name wrong. Benberry Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
Huff socks, a
I
little
think it's the Leahy.
Slay, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We're gonna keep it cheap with the Shein cargo pants and
Okay,
a
she did a Shein
classic,
haul, y'all.
you know, the deal.
Yeah.
And the classic Boys in the Hood graphic tee. I don't know, maybe thrift
Oh, yeah,
store.
shout
It's
out to
crazy
John
because I just
Singleton.
was watching Boys in the Hood before I left out the house.
Really?
Okay.
To
Big
come here.
film, black
Okay.
classic.
Definitely,
got Kiki
We
in
gotta
the
have
middle.
Cuzzy movie night for sure.
Most
Oh.
definitely.
But they say
Have a lot
R.I.P.
of
John
ideas.
Singleton,
Hey, yo,
man.
speaking.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we going right back. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, so I kept it simple, y'all. Jewelry, all that, you know, keep
Okay.
it cool.
We forgot one main part. It's a main joint. Them joints sticking out like a sore thumb.
yeah,
Oh,
Them
the
if you
shades.
stop me for my
Yeah.
shades, you got
Hey,
it.
them
yo.
joints-
Y'all,
joints
I've
doing
been, see, we're gonna tell T, I've been wearing fake shades since I was in like the 6th grade.
By
Like
fake,
I
you mean
always
like they're not
wanted,
prescription?
no,
Okay,
like,
got you.
yeah.
Okay.
Just,
okay.
I
They're for
always,
fashion.
yeah, but I always wanted to wear glasses. I thought
What?
you was smarter if you wore glasses.
No, that was
right.
Oh.
when I was a
So
young
I've
boy.
been wearing fake shades forever, and then when I was in like
I
11th
know
grade,
some
and
dumbass people with
smoking,
Yeah, no, I
Glasses,
used to flex
No,
my
right.
20/20 vision.
No, real
Niggas used to go in there and really act like they couldn't see so they could get glasses. And I'm like,
Exactly.
I can read the hell
I hate
out of
wearing
that bottom
glasses,
line.
man.
But these
Real
are just
rap.
Shein, y'all.
Like,
I love a
yeah.
good Shein glasses. Shein
Okay.
Amazon, one of them.
Nice.
What's up, Craig?
so we getting to me. Well,
The
I kept
designer
it
of the cast.
Mhm.
Come on.
I kept it real simple. We gonna do the we gonna start at the bottom. So we gonna go with the Rick Owen Converse.
Okay.
These modern simplicity cargos. Shit, I'm like Mash. I keep my weight in check by carrying these.
I'm telling you.
Shout out to Sheila though. She said I lost some weight and it was good to hear that. But yeah, on the T, man, we gonna grow. We gonna go 1-on-1.
Classic.
Shout out to my sister for
I like that. Can you make me one?
for sure. Shout out to my sister for letting me have this blank tee. She did something with it. I don't know, but I liked it. Cut the sleeves off of this
Yeah, that
John.
design
You know,
heavy.
for the
Yeah,
glasses
that
we
design.
gonna go Sheen.
Exactly.
For the bracelets we gonna go Boohoo
And
Man.
I'm just going to interrupt and say all these brands are lucky we're saying these names.
Okay,
Because
Literally.
Ash was heavy on
and shout out
the-
to my dog Focus Mindset,
we
man.
looking
She's
for
a
sponsorship.
she's a real one for the bracelet. The Focus Mindset. That's a real thorough brand people should go tap into. And what's on the hat, yo? What's in the bucket? This a bucket.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't even. Oh, this is H&M. I got this in New York.
If you want us
Hallelujah.
to wear your brands, you know how to find us.
Okay, with
The
Nash.
email
at.
is in the bio.
You already
We're
know.
gonna
it,
have a
man.
PO box. We
Soon.
we getting things set up, so feel free.
Most
Any
definitely.
To
food
send what
as
y'all
well
want.
before we get to Deb.
Mr.
Any
Black
food
on.
y'all want us
As
to-
long as you taste testing it first.
Oh, definitely.
Mr. Black on, what you rocking over there?
Black on.
Black, okay.
Except for the jeans. You know,
Y'all
we got
ever
the
seen
cool
Deb in
cars.
jeans before?
We got the cool cars.
Oh.
Y'all see, these joints old.
Like, can we
Y'all
still
always
get
gonna
cool
give Kai
Kais
a
or like,
shout out.
or
For
Kai
sure.
done with
Hey,
making sneakers?
I'm waiting for him to drop the other Jones.
Yeah,
See, like
cool.
me,
Yeah, I know.
debating. They
Them
love
joints.
cool
We
cars.
got cool cars. We got the Zara on the jeans. You know, these joints giving me like 1970, early 80s joints. Shout out to my man Lil. You know, so chill. You feel me? He Jamaican. Y'all see the back. Of
I
the
love the bag.
Yeah, Lil
I
No
love
Chill
that.
with
Oh, God
whatever
bless.
Dev said. I
No
like that
pussy
shirt,
test.
so
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'ma
all
be
the Jamaican,
tapping
y'all
in.
know what he talking about. And yeah, most definitely, yo.
Yeah.
Shout out to the black brands, and that's all we gonna continue to do.
Heavy
is
on
rock
the
around
black brands.
You
Like
already know
we
that.
trying to build.
We
yeah,
love
shout out to all the black
Community.
I said bands, brands.
Especially yours.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
for sure. Shout out to Creator, man. We
Please.
made 7 years this year, so
Mm.
we gonna keep rocking all the way to the
Creator.
end.
Hey,
People think I ain't dropping, but I got some
I
sneaky
was gonna
shit
ask,
up
but
my
I want to wait
sleeve.
till the show and tell. I want Cree to really get into
Yo, I was about
that
to say
beautiful
we
hat up there.
busy clapping for the 7 years. Y'all thirsty? Y'all need something to drink?
Oh,
Anything?
yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
good?
yeah.
We can definitely have a episode 1 cheers. I think
Yes,
it's a momentous
right
enough
before we get into
occasion
our first topic.
for that kind of thing.
I have. You know, we got some speakeasy, man. You
Yeah.
know, some good speakeasy. You know, definitely that tequila though. You know,
What they say?
the don.
Oh man.
What
So
is- yo,
does
what's up?
anybody know where that came from? To putting it on your head?
I don't know. where
I
that
think
came
Bull
from.
made it was a music video or something like that.
Um,
Bull, I don't know. Don't get
Oh,
me
is
lying.
it Mona Leo?
I think.
She got the Don Julio song.
Don Julio, Actifulio.
Yeah.
My friend would be so proud of me knowing that as a girl. I'm not gonna lie, I don't be knowing the girl raps, but
Listen,
it's Don Julio,
I love the female
Actifulio,
rappers, man. I like
Mona
the female
Leo.
rappers.
I like
I'm
her
not
a
gonna
lot.
hold you.
She's cool and she
Giving a
bad
big
bitch.
shout out to Philly. You can only put a half in there. Giving a big shout out to Philly. It was actually Now, whoa. A half a shot, but it don't matter.
He gave you a trip, bro.
It's fine. Niggas like that crazy. He know exactly what I meant. What was I saying? Eve was the first female rapper that I really was a big fan of.
I can agree with you there,
Represented
brother.
for North Philly.
I
Represented for Philly
I
in general.
love
She
her.
was a Scorpio.
Yes.
There was too many things. And she
Y'all
Y'all
could
want to
spit.
know? Y'all want to know a fun fact?
Yeah,
My
so-
dad took Eve to prom.
Wow.
That's some
Wow.
funny
Respect.
shit,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what's up.
You mean the king?
Huh?
You mean the king?
What?
He did
No, he didn't.
Okay.
But my grandma lived up there though.
Okay, I about to say she went the king, right?
She did.
Yeah, I about to say
Yeah.
she went the king. In Uptown.
Oh wow! So we're gonna take this shot, y'all, before we get into our first topic.
Oh yeah, man, this is our
Y'all
first.
ready?
You know, we gonna take
Cheers.
that shot,
Cheers.
You know,
Shout out to Phirst
phenomenal
Cuzns.
success. All right, man. Thank y'all for joining us. Cheers to.
That's smooth. That's why them bitches be acting crazy. 'Cause that's really crazy. So should I? Before we get into our topic,
I
y'all,
lost my whole.
you're right, Devin. I have a different show and tell
She said Devin.
for the overthinker, but we got the speakeasy, right?
Yep.
I got y'all all gifts.
Mhm.
We're gonna go into the first episode with gifts.
Okay.
I love gifts.
Oh, she
It's my
got
love
us
language.
a drink gift.
Yes, a drink gift. So
This is some
I am a
shit.
mixologist by trade with everything else I do. So
Okay, thank
this
you.
is just a drink. It's not my best drink, but I think it represents what we have going
Thank
on
you.
today, which
Heard
is
that.
Thank you.
very crazy. So it's a crazy drink.
Oh, it's
definitely.
crazy.
Yeah, speak easy. Shout out to the
Strong
speakeasy.
vibes, very much, but y'all got some Taylor's Port in there.
You know, that's the
So
vibe
have
it
a
was
good
giving
night.
me.
It's Sunday.
That's the vibe it was giving
Eagles
me
play
for
tomorrow.
sure.
Everybody take a sip. Y'all gonna be like, what the fuck is going on in here?
This shit actually is good though.
Thank you.
She said
I
this
take
shit.
pride.
It tastes like fucking
Even though
grape
it's
juice.
like-
You know the grape juice that they give around in church?
Even
That's
though
what
it's
that
like
shit
Taylor's Port for this one, that's my wave right now. I hit different waves, y'all. Sometimes
Yo.
I'm like,
Okay.
you know.
the grape juice they give in church, bro.
Hey, Shelly, you just brought me back, man. You just took me back.
Shout outs to TP if they want to throw something up here.
She just took me back like 12 years, man. I ain't gonna hold you. And y'all probably, come on, you're exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. Like, when I was in Lincoln, we had Teddy Pendergrass all the time. Like, every time. Like, Teddy P used to be the joint. Like, Teddy P, Mad Dog,
It's Teddy P Black.
You
I
know what
y'all
they
that
Mad
one, too.
Dog?
It's not even regular. It's the Teddy P
That
Black.
nigga named Morgan Davis.
Ah.
Got it.
It's
I
not
got
Mad
y'all.
Dog.
Yeah.
It's Morgan Davis.
but Mad Dog is the bottle we bought. Mad Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we always saying this wrong shit. It's Morgan Davis. But it's still
crazy.
Mad Dog to the black
Oh,
community.
yeah. I
Yeah,
get
that
it.
shit is 2020. We
Yeah.
not even gonna play them games.
Yeah, this y'all brought me back with some TP, though.
So we're gonna throw in. I'm gonna throw in a drink segment every time. Now we're gonna do different
Okay.
vibes.
Okay.
So we got tequila and we got a speakeasy TP punch.
Right.
Everything's gonna be adult beverages.
No, sometimes I make mocktails. I'm semi fake
Oh,
healthy.
okay,
You
cool,
know.
cool.
He
Yeah.
got, we got different stuff. We're gonna do some.
If you
different
ain't
vibes.
21 and older, don't
Maybe
drink.
I'll come in with cucumber
Yeah.
water.
This is for the
all of you
kids
one
that's
day.
watching.
You know
Don't
what I
do
mean?
what we do on this
gotta-
couch.
We had
Indulge
to start
responsibly.
strong, y'all.
Right.
And no
So-
drinking and driving.
First topic. We're moving into it.
Right, man.
I mean, it's a lot of hot topics. I mean, I think the biggest one and most pertinent one too, in my opinion, is the presidential race of 2024.
In a couple of months.
You know, it's not barely a couple of months.
Right.
I think we're literally under 2 months now.
Right.
It's like 50 some days, 40 some days. The debate was last week and it was hosted here.
It
in the
was
city of
hosted
brotherly
here.
love.
The convention
oh my
center.
God.
The Constitution
Constitution
Center.
Center. I said Convention Center.
Yeah,
Pride.
it's all good. You know, it's all down there.
It was crazy. I
Old
worked down
city,
there. It
you
was
know.
it was intense being
Yeah.
in person. It was a lot of cops.
Y'all
I wish I
voting?
could have been there.
Y'all voting?
I don't know yet.
I'm definitely voting, and Dev's voting too.
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
voting.
Yeah.
I just feel like
Everyone here votes. For
The
What's
way
your
I-
take on it, though? Go ahead.
the way I feel is just like, honestly, they both fucked up if you ask me.
They both fucked up.
They both fucked up if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, neither one of them sound like we could believe any fucking thing that come out their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But Trump by far is the big. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I wouldn't even say Trump is a liar. I would literally say that he speaks his fucking mind.
Mhm.
That's the one thing I can say. He said some shit the last presidential joint.
Yeah.
Not even like on no Trump shit, because honestly, I really don't give a fuck about the
Right.
debate.
Yeah.
But he
By
said
the
some
end of this
shit.
conversation, all this shit going out the window. But I'm gonna let
Yeah,
everybody
but-
run their movie, y'all.
But he did say some shit the last joint. He was and it wasn't for the black people. It was morely for the white folks. And I love white folks too, because my siblings is white. So I'm gonna just throw that out there. But not all white folks. But it was some shit that he was pretending to the white folks that he say what he's gonna say because they're gonna vote for him anyway.
and
so-
you feel like that's genuine?
It's not genuine. It's just more so he's gonna throw the fuck out there, whatever the fuck he wants to say, and they're gonna run with it. Like, I done seen some shit where
So a troll.
yeah, he's definitely a troll. He's definitely
No,
a troll.
for
And I
sure,
feel
troll.
like if you're gonna be a troll, just be a troll. And that's what he is with his
Commit
orange
to it.
ass self. Like the
Gotcha.
tanning salon, hate to see that nigga coming. Like honestly. But
Yeah.
Kamala, honestly, I wanna say within everybody's best interest. Like Trump, neither one of them is on one, but Trump is not the best interest for nobody. Unless you're rich, honestly. And honestly, I think he don't give a fuck about rich people either.
And
It's
don't.
just all about the money for
Yeah.
him.
Don't ask my take, y'all. I'm very much an alien. So all this stuff
Oh.
they be talking about, I'm one of them. Like he said, I will say I was at work and I heard something funny because everybody keeps calling Donald Trump gangsta because he took a bullet.
Mhm.
And I think that's so interesting too. But I did watch the debate in lieu of knowing we were gonna have a conversation. I watched the whole thing today, y'all.
Mhm.
The whole entire thing.
Come on, homework.
But it was a lot. I was geeked about the cats. It had me go into the cats of the Springfield, Ohio. I just be geeked on topics. I just felt like it's hard to convince me we're going to be in a better place. And I feel like maybe
At
you're
all.
convinced that too. So I just take it on and we'll cheers to maybe a better day tomorrow. For real. I just
Listen.
take it one day at a time. They don't care about my worries, honestly. And I could be a better American and focus on the world's worries. But I have real personal battles I deal with.
America
So
don't give a fuck
that.
about us. Why should we care about America?
Like cheers
See,
to a better day tomorrow for me.
The
and
thing
you,
about
and
it
you,
is,
and you, and you.
I will tell everybody, I 100% respect the cynicism around politics and our
I need to start
federal
using
government.
that word. Yes.
I'm not one of those people that tries to argue with people when they say it's all bullshit, because frankly it is. But I would challenge that purview to say, you exist in this world. You're very much real. And so everything that happens around us is real.
True.
Our actions impact that.
True.
And so
yeah.
when people just totally aren't engaged, or they're ill-informed, or they don't care to even discuss it, research it, any of that kind of thing, it's kind of like
Ignorant.
Yeah, it's a very
Ignorant,
blissfully, I think, ignorant view for them to have, because politics affects all of us. It's
Yeah, it
literally
do.
in everything.
But cause you can't expect people that's dumb as shit to engage in
But
shit
you
like
not dumb as
politics.
shit.
I'm not. But the thing about it is, as far as with the politics things, it's like, as far as everybody that I'm around, y'all probably the only people that actually engage in the conversation
About it.
literally, because other people I ask, I'll be like, you vote, what the fuck I'm voting for? What you
know
mean what you not voting
You
for?
know,
hard.
I mean,
It's
the
like-
piggyback. Go ahead, I'm gonna keep it.
You good, bro. It's like it's like, what you mean you not voting? Like the
Yeah.
fuck, you don't want your food stamps no more?
Right.
You don't want your welfare? And
what
that's
mean.
how I
And when
look at it.
When I'm
Like,
talking to people,
Yeah.
I'll tell them, like, maybe I need to put this in issues that you'll understand. I know people was talking about Sexy Red, quote unquote, being pro-Trump and all that. To me, that was some promotional shit. I don't know if that's
I think
really
with
her political
celebrities, it's
views,
just all marketing with them.
but it's the idea, free my baby daddy, bitch, he ain't coming home.
Not
Y'all
with Trump
elect
in office, he ain't coming
Like,
home
He not coming home. Your brothers, your cousins, all them niggas y'all shaking ass for, they're not coming home.
at all.
They're getting locked up. So if you explain it to them that way, they might stop and listen to you. And that's real shit. That's not even being hyperbolic.
I like that, Nash. My man is giving y'all a fucking English lesson today, y'all.
He's
I hope
running
y'all
Right,
for
he
my
teaching
money.
me some
real
shit.
rap. I'm telling you, this is Stephen A. Smith and my friends, for real.
Oof.
But back
I'm
to
gonna
what I
save
was.
my comments for Stephen A. for
Cause
No,
Steven
man.
just said
No,
some
no,
shit
when I say
about
Stephen
Nicki,
A-
and Nash ain't like
No,
that.
no. When I say Stephen A, when I say Stephen A. Smith, like Stephen A. is a guy that uses his words like a motherfucker, and he always educate me every time he's talking, whether we like him or not.
Well,
but
I'm big on that too. I will just take a moment to say,
yeah,
even when people are disappointing, it shouldn't necessarily be a reflection of their whole character. So
yeah. Great, yeah. You know how
Oh,
it go.
thanks. I needed that.
You know how it go.
You know what I'm saying?
My viewpoint on the whole debate, honestly, just like Chris said, just like Nash said, I agree with both of y'all. I was at a point like that about the politics at the time before Obama got in office. Once Obama got in office, I paid attention to every debate. I paid attention when he went against John McCain. I paid attention when he went against who was the other person he ran against? I forgot. He beat the person.
Mitt Romney?
Clinton. He beat Clinton, Hillary Clinton. For that. I watched both of those debates. That's a whole 8-year span, and then watched Trump terms. Now, you said Trump speaks his mind. That's one of the reasons I like Trump. I don't like him for anything else because we already know he's a racist. But one thing, like Nash huffing and puffing, but one thing,
his mind is crazy.
Hey, no, one reason I say he speaks his mind. The reason I say he speaks his mind because opposed to any other president that we know of, everyone is known as a puppet. No, hold on, wait,
that's not puppetry.
Hold on, Nash.
That's insane.
Wait, hold on, wait.
I'm listening.
Now, the reason I'm saying that because the reason to support that because you got the Congress is going against him, and he's normally everyone else controls shit. This man is going against him. The Congress don't control shit. They don't have no votes in anything.
It's 3 separate yet supposedly equal branches of government that are all supposed to work in tandem. Right. That's not actually what's happening. But beyond that, no president has had full cooperation, especially not one in our lifetime.
All right, well, let me rephrase that. No president has had full cooperation, but no whole president had the whole fucking party going against your ass, trying to impeach your ass, and this man is consistently still running. It's evidently, me personally, I feel as though you talking about they gonna lock the baby daddies up, lock them brothers up. I respect that, but I also don't understand how people are forgetting that Kamala.
Not to cut you off, you gotta rephrase that though. You don't respect the brothers being locked up and since the jail.
No, I don't respect that. I'm talking about I respect him.
Okay.
I respect him. Now I'm talking about as far as the whole people getting locked up and all that other shit. People don't tie in that Kamala was a motherfucker that was prosecuting people.
So what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah. So are we sitting here saying that nobody deserves to be in jail?
No, hell no. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But when it touches our community,
right?
When it touches our community, we have a lot of people that are. I can't speak for everyone, but a lot of people, the masses, have a lot of people that are in the streets and for petty crimes, right? That this chick was locking these motherfuckers up for. That's a fact.
Respectful. We gonna call her Madam Vice President.
That's a fact. But, and I'm not saying that's right, bro. But she's trying to hit the book with these motherfuckers, and I'm not saying Trump get a pass because he pardoned motherfuckers Kodak and Lil Wayne.
I'm like, listen, we're teetering real closely to a dangerous edge.
Yeah, it's like it seems like she's trying to turn a new leaf, and I feel like a lot of people
are we.
I'm all for rooting for the underdog, and I think sometimes we root for the bad guy.
But why don't we ever believe that anyone's ever really turning a new leaf? Not saying we have to believe her, but I'm like new to it, so sometimes I'd be like, wow,
because
I
when have a president actually fulfilled the shit that they said they was going to do?
But hear me out, she's a woman with
glazing Trump.
You know why? It's no glazing Trump. At the end of the day,
we just saying he's a troll. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm only 25. He's been, out of watching presidential candidate shit, he's been one of the biggest shows I ever seen in this shit. Not to glaze him, but it's like,
it's entertaining.
Who the fuck is saying this shit that he's saying? Like,
you gotta think about Nash.
But I fuck with Kamala though. Go vote Kamala.
Now listen. Now the whole Kamala shit to me, and I'm being honest with you, to the people that you say are ignorant, they don't want to educate themselves, they're voting for her because she's half black. They don't give a fuck about the politics. The only thing that's a black woman going against Donald Trump that everyone hates. Mm-hmm. Now, Donald Trump is going to, try to slither his way through the cracks. But one thing I give Kamala, I give her credit, or if I'm pronouncing her name right, I give her credit for standing on her 10 against Trump. She didn't crack like Hillary up there. And she wasn't. If y'all watch the whole debate, this is real shit. She know how to dance. She was dancing like a motherfucker around them questions.
I mean, bro. I did see that. I did
the opening question. was how do you feel about your 4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she did not answer. She telling us
She
her
did-
mission.
Yeah,
like,
she
oh,
goes around
Yeah.
I was like,
everything,
come
every
on,
question.
but how are we going to just say vote Kamala and Biden didn't do shit? And Biden is right. And
What do you mean
Homeboy said
didn't do
Biden in
shit?
bed.
I mean,
So-
I can't
Biden
say
in
he
bed.
didn't do nothing because I
Talk
got
to me
some
with them
homies
student
that
loans,
he
that
knocked some
student
student
loan.
loans
He
off.
did?
But
I
then
was gonna
again,
say,
yes,
like,
he
this
did.
is
You won? Was you won? 'Cause
I didn't
was
go to
like-
I ain't get
college.
mine.
I don't
I
even
ain't
have
get
a
mine.
high.
You got
I'm gonna
yours?
keep it real. I don't even have a high school
No.
diploma, so I don't have a college degree. But I do have people that he did knock them motherfucking student
too, I
loans
do
off.
have a
Okay.
Do y'all
So-
know how big that is?
It is.
That
but
is because
that's
they've been
big
fucking
as
people
shit.
credit
no,
up. A lot
it
of
is,
people
but it
been
didn't
holding back
affect-
because of
It
that.
didn't affect everyone. Like
No,
he was-
nothing's going
But
to
like
affect
he
everybody.
said,
Nice
but
The same way, like I said, we can't expect. I won't tell people that politics not bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell them in the same breath. We don't live in a perfect world.
Right.
We could live in a world where another motherfucking country could just start blowing shit up.
Fits.
fact.
No, that is
Literally.
true.
And I'm great. We grateful
Them
for that.
Ukrainians was asleep.
No,
they
we're
were in
right.
bed.
We're right.
And Russia
Fact.
just was like, need that.
No, we're
Game
right.
of
those
Thrones.
Israelites
No, real
were
shit.
Yeah,
at
I mean, that's
a
true.
event
Yeah.
in
All right, now,
Exactly.
now, one.
Palestine blew that
I
up.
don't mean before we get to the next topic though, because I'm glad we on this. I like what you just said. Now, y'all don't think that this motherfucker just have a backbone, bro? And when I say a backbone,
Who's this motherfucker?
I wouldn't refer to Kamala like that. So I'm gonna say Donald Trump. When I say this motherfucker, when I say backbone, bro, like you just said, the Ukrainians, like unfortunately they got bombed and things of that sort, right? I'm talking about this guy would not let anything happen to the United States, bro.
Lie.
I can't say
Anything-
that. I can't say that. I can't say that
All
based
this
off
shit
the
was
simple
happening
fact.
to our soldiers.
I
to our
can't. I was about to
military.
say I
His
can't say
responses were
that
always
based off the
terrible.
simple
But
fact
that's
that
that's what every
So
president,
much
bro.
around, so much commentary, and then I'm gonna let you go, Craig.
Go ahead.
But
No, you
so
good.
much commentary around politics just be based on shit that
Yeah.
that like ends up that people end up engaging.
Yeah.
I need us all to really get informed. I need people to do their research. Again,
So-
even if you want to look at it from how it's going to impact you, lots of people think it doesn't. Really dig into it and see how it might impact you, because so often people are like, I'll see videos of quote unquote progressives or liberals talking to conservatives who support Trump, and they'll be throwing anything out there, and the conservative sounds ignorant, and they just, going with whatever. That shit happens on our side too. You got
Yeah.
people who be regurgitating shit that's not real. I just need y'all to know better.
All right. Well, lastly, we just gonna say this, man. I just feel as though we're just picking the better liar, honestly, because they're both lying. They both
Again,
Yeah.
that's
went up
fine.
there and started lying.
I mean,
and
that's
everything.
politics for you though, bro. Nobody's telling the truth.
Yeah, of course, I know that. But I wanted to touch on one thing Sheila has said as far as the cats and the dogs and shit, right? My girl had showed me a video because I laughed damn near until I seen a video, and this damn black woman was explaining how that shit was real. A lot of people were laughing at Trump for making that comment, and this lady was actually saying that her dog head got
No,
decapitated.
they were saying it's real.
And
though.
it
They
wasn't
were
like
saying
by
it.
Trump saying that, Trump says a lot of fuck shit out of his mouth. People thought that was another lie, and everyone was like, it's no proof. If I see a black girl crying or a woman crying on TV, it's like not justifying, but supporting what Trump is saying, I'm not gonna think she's bullshit. She ain't getting paid for that fucking video. Like, we don't see it because it's probably in a small city or whatever. But
I mean,
I don't think everything is a fucking lie that
I
this nigga
mean,
say.
if
Not
you
at
really
all.
want to be real,
Let's be
we
real.
being from the hood, do you think we eating from the Chinese stores is what they tell us the fuck it is?
Oh Lord.
Oh,
General Toast chicken.
That could be dog or motherfucker.
Hey, that
From
shit good with that
Y'all
General
were
Toast
getting
sauce.
into that
That shit
yet,
good.
Cree.
We eating that shit too, so it's not like he could be lying about that shit. So
From any store. You don't know what
listen,
you're getting from a lot
at
of
all,
these places.
these
Nah,
motherfuckers
man,
could.
we-
If the
So we
kitchen ain't
gonna-
open, we don't know what we
Talk
get.
to me.
I'm gonna transition y'all later. I love how in depth y'all go. We love to see it. I
Yeah.
want y'all to talk about the debate. I appreciate you because you informed me. So that was great to hear, and because I do teeter on the line, like I respect
It's
it and I understand it,
understandable.
and
I
I
really
also
do
feel like it's like a
understand.
man thing or like a certain people thing to like love history, and that wasn't something I enjoyed at all. So like I just chalked
The
it for
older
a
I
long
got.
time. Yeah. So like I
Because
and
you
I
see the
think like
value.
hearing you speak and saying
Yeah.
like watching Obama, like I did see Obama,
Yeah.
like in Germantown, like present and fucking do a speech. So like you're right, there is a point where I did start investing. But I want to get a little lighter.
Yeah,
It is our first episode.
Yeah,
so we're gonna go into Nash's lady.
Okay.
Like
Well,
Nash's girl.
I had a nice transition set up.
I'm sorry.
Kind of going from
I want you to.
Kamala.
I want you to do it.
Because I was gonna say there was a lot of scuttle around Kamala having Megan introduce her at the national convention, and I wanted to talk about Rock Nation.
Tell me more.
A little bit.
More. I gotta take these off. Tell me more.
Perhaps how their artists are on some of the biggest stages these days, and how they have hands in hip hop music.
Well,
ameliorating to these levels.
Influencers, they're doing crazy stuff with these artists right now.
I mean, music is, people don't want to believe it. Music is one of the things that I been in before I got into the brand. And it's like, I will talk about that later on down the line. But music is, people think clothing is music is my number one thing. I actually have a plan for all of this shit within the music industry. And it's just like, it's politics. It's all politics.
Oh, but that's
Everything
politics you care about. So
Yeah.
I gotta kick
like,
your ass there.
It is, but it's like
everything is politics.
Everything we do, and you have a point on that, bro. Everything we do is politics, but you have to. I feel like within that sense, you have to talk to the right people that have knowledge or can share knowledge, or you can share knowledge.
Again, you feel like that impacts you.
Willing to listen. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Like you got, but it's like also too is like you notice how the fans don't like to talk about Trump and Kamala on their own, but let a celebrity jump into it and they all ears for the shit. It's all about who you put in. Everything is about the face of shit. So it's all about who. Let's talk about Philly for a second. Trump has OT7 as the face of his Philly campaign,
which is insane.
That could possibly lead to, not to throw it off track, but that could possibly lead to Philly young bulls who are 18 and older voting Trump.
I can already see that. I don't mean to cut you off, but you can see that by him freeing Kodak.
And then imagine the actual, and we're not going to revert because we're moving forward.
I know that.
But imagine the actual policies jamming them same Philly young bulls up.
Yep, that is true.
That's very counterproductive.
The point, before I go, I want you to elaborate on that though. You were speaking on like the Rock Nation having their artists involved. What was your point of making that though?
Rock Nation and Jay-Z, who have been in the news cycle a lot recently, are involved in the selection for the halftime show performer, and New Orleans is getting the show. They announced it's going to be Kendrick. Shout out to Kendrick, man. He's having a hell of a year. His entire career is admirable. I think that there's been a lot of conversation about what would be happening now, what might not be happening now, if not for what was, but that Kendrick is that bull. I think it's important to say. But I think there's also valid points to the argument around politics and the powers that be that make the decisions of everything that we see. People will talk about propaganda and they'll talk about bullshit in the news. Like you said, Trump just brings something up and people want to discount it. That could be true for anything. And it was a lot of people who automatically thought that to call into question Jay-Z about this decision was crazy. I don't think so.
You got a point.
I feel like I agree with like one thing for sure. I wanted to get back to that Megan Thee Stallion and Kamala Harris. Listen, I ain't mad at Megan. I am mad at her about the Tory, but I'm mad at her about her twerking. I'm mad at her twerking at the Raleigh. Let's just get that out the way. It's a bad representation for black women on some politics shit. When you have a woman out here, all she do is shake her ass. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about that. That's real shit.
How can we be mad at Megan when Kamala paid her for the shit?
And Kamala's on
Why
the same
stage. Why are you shaking your ass?
But Kamala's
you can't like
Kamala's on the same stage, so the idea is that we got black women that could do this and that could do that.
Nash, I like that. You know what? I like that. All right, I like that. But one thing I don't like is the fact that she tried to shake her ass. Like this ain't no
I
comment.
mean, you're
that
not the
wasn't
only
the
one. A
time
lot
and
of people was
place.
mad.
It wasn't the time and place.
Fair.
And I'm not mad at her. You
But
know,
there is no time and place for certain people. That's what
but
they
that's
do.
always a time and
How
place
y'all
for
talk
Megan.
to Sexy Red and how like Megan is that
And
brand.
shout out to Sexy because I like Sexy. Not
Yeah,
only
me
because
too.
she's
Shout out
an
to
airy,
Sexy.
but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love
hate when
authentic people.
everybody just randomly decides to shout out Sexy.
No,
Like,
real
you're-
shit. No, real
you're-
Dev, no. I
Yo.
was a big fan of
Hey,
Sexy.
The way
listen.
y'all
Family.
niggas
We
is
about to-
riding her is
Well, that's in part
crazy.
because she got the cosign of
Nah.
the best female rapper to ever touch the mic.
I love
Nicki
if getting to know me a lot more, you would know I love authentic people.
Sorry.
I love people who get up
And that
there
she
and be
authentic.
themselves.
Yep.
And for her to, I feel like she shut a lot of mouths when she dropped them high school pictures. Because then y'all seen
you
that
see-
she ain't never
yeah,
changed.
that's
It
who
was
she
the
is.
same way all the way around. And you know she's Aries, and you know Aries, we kind of just roll how we roll. We do what the fuck we want to do. You like it or not? It's just,
No, I don't mean to revert and everything, and I respect Sexy Man. Me and Nash had the pleasure in actually seeing her at the Fillmore last year.
Y'all so excited.
And she
And
was just in Philly at the Roots picnic this past
yeah,
summer.
I
Her
heard
set
she
was
shut
crazy.
her the best
It
one
was
of the best set.
HBCU reminiscent.
Yeah, I heard that, John.
Literally.
I respect Sexy only like her authenticity, and she don't give a fuck. I respect people like that. That's why people like Cardi, because she don't give a fuck. And
Yeah,
people
Nicki don't give a
that's
fuck
fair.
either.
She
yeah,
don't.
Nicki, yeah, that too. My
Here we
bad.
don't
go
give
with
a fuck.
Nicki.
Yeah, but
She don't
Nicki
give a
just
fuck.
cussed everybody out.
But to go back
Yeah.
to to go back to the
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar thing, like you say, he's having a great year. I think he's having a great. He been had great years, but this is his most impactful year due to the fact that he went toe to toe with a lot of people, number one rapper, or artist, whatever way you want to put it. He beat him. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. He beat him. He beat him. He beat him.
It ain't no argument with me from
He beat
there,
him.
bro. And I like Drake, but I also fuck with Kendrick. And I just
fuck
was
with
having this debate with my homie about this Super Bowl shit, and it's like, I honestly respect the fact that, you know, Kendrick is headlining and shit, but what I have to say about that is,
It's a slap in the face.
would he? It's definitely a slap in the face to Wayne with all. First of all, we want to be true. Wayne, what Wayne say, these niggas is his sons, and that's real shit though. But it's like, truth be told, if we want to be 100% speaking, would the Super Bowl would have called Kendrick if he wasn't beefing with
The
Drake?
answer is no.
Exactly.
No, we know that. We know
We
that.
all know that,
The
but
answer is no.
but a lot of people out there want to argue that fact, and that's
He was
100%
just
given
there.
fact.
But you know
Even
what?
less
though?
than a whole bunch of other shit. He was just there with Dr. Dre and everybody else. So
Exact
the idea
facts.
of putting Kendrick on this platform is not
Now,
even,
if he brings out Wayne, he's 100% thorough for that.
for sure.
wait, that's a-
they
but I
trying
highly
to say
doubt
it's gonna be
Wayne-
a hair nigga damn, which I think is crazy to ever say.
Oh
that
my God,
Wayne
hair nigga
would
damn.
get a hair nigga damn.
I highly doubt he
especially from
accepted.
Kendrick.
I highly doubt he accepted.
Kendrick wouldn't offer a hair nigga damn, especially
That's
not
his
to
man.
Wayne.
That's his man.
Yep.
He
To
respect
What we
Wayne too much.
talking about?
He respect Wayne too much.
It's never gonna be a hair nigga damn. But
I
I,
feel
would
like
love
Wayne
to see
really is
that moment come
respected.
to fruition because I do think the recognition.
Wayne is respected,
deserved.
but to hear him,
It is.
we don't hear Wayne talk honestly as much outside of interviews that he's paid for. So to hear Wayne express himself, he was hurt about that.
For
100%
sure.
You know why he
about
was
that.
hurt? Because he had interviews leading up to the Super Bowl.
He had
Yeah.
already expressed.
You know, and he
interest.
was basically saying like he's doing any and everything where he can prep himself to get an offer, and he didn't get an offer. And the thing is, I had a conversation basically. Actually, me and my girl was having a conversation, and we always having real conversations. And she basically was saying something like, "I don't like how people are like not giving Kendrick credit for him being selected, and they're throwing shade on him because of support of Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, her favorite rapper." And I'm like, honestly, it's not shade to Kendrick. It's just more shade. They're not throwing shade at Kendrick because they were just dick eating Kendrick about his success or not, like us. But when it comes to Lil Wayne, he's a great. He's a legend. Not saying Kendrick is not, which I think he is. People are mad because Wayne has said last year during an interview, the Super Bowl is in New Orleans in 2025. Would you be interested to be a part of the Super Bowl? He looked at the board like, come on, man. Like, and YG was like, yeah, duh, he gonna do it. And he was like, listen, I don't control that, but it would be great to get an offer. At the end of the day, when people say Lil Wayne is not relevant anymore, he doesn't have hits, I look at y'all and I be thinking, are y'all in today's society?
I
When the
just was
fuck
listening
was
to Wayne.
Shakira?
I'm about to say me
When,
too. on my
when
way
was
from Delaware.
when was Shakira relevant when she had hosted the Super Bowl with Beyonce? Not saying Shakira's not relevant,
I'm
but
gonna
when
say Shakira's a huge star.
I'm saying as far as relevancy, bro,
But
relevancy.
I feel like a lot of people
No,
don't realize you have to go backwards, right? Like, you
hold
have
on,
to
Justin Timberlake. Let's go back to
you
Justin Timberlake.
You have to go back to the people now who are employed and work for these companies.
Now,
a lot
that
of
part.
times
Yeah.
it goes to like, I'm listening, I'm vibing.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar's my favorite rapper. I'm 28
Smart
years
woman.
old. He's a part of like my new generation of rappers. Like, when I was getting fried, mind my business, and trying to figure out life, it was either like, so what, we get drunk, or like, fuck that. Like, so there was a time where I was like, damn, I really love this nigga.
I feel like they always
this was
in the
my
same era.
vibe.
Even
Like,
Party was
exactly,
was
Party.
heavy
That's
at that time too.
it was like when I graduated, that was my era. Like,
Facts.
so I'm not mad at that, but also my brother, who's a little older than me, he loves Lil Wayne. Like, that was his era. Like, we were both in our different bags of things.
Lil Wayne
but
was
you
so
have
fucking tough. Not to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
I used to go to sleep to that nigga,
Which, that's what I'm saying.
and it
but,
was like that's how it was.
But
It
this
was
is
just
always
like
the problem. It's not your opinion, your opinion, your opinion. It's these new people who work at these jobs. People are so lost in, like I said previously with the presidential shit, who they don't know. Do we go new generation with the bullshit?
Yeah.
Do we go old? Do we try to combine them? Hey, hear me out. These people sit in meetings all day trying to figure out which direction do we go.
And that's the idea.
And there
That's
goes
real.
the fuck ups, because then you drop a little, somebody drops a little T, and then everybody now has an opinion. So they get the feedback from that dumb shit that somebody dropped.
No, right.
Now it's like, all right, so where do we move from this? But the problem is everybody's so young, and these new people are great, innovative, and like you're making the face like I'm gonna hire them
I feel
over
like maybe
keeping my 20-year employee because they're used to fucking Frankie Beverly.
But
you know
you-
what I'm saying?
you-
Compared
Rest in
to
peace.
this
That's true. That's true.
debate
Rest in
of
peace.
people.
Rest in peace.
Right.
to Frankie
Sorry,
Uncle
y'all,
Frank.
but
Unique-
yeah, like
uniquely in this situation,
you get
you
stuck.
kind of have a bridge though.
So then they
Because
do these things like,
Jay-Z
how about let's combine
It's
these
that
two
part.
people?
Jay-Z is not old. I mean, Jay-Z is not necessarily young guard, but he's not necessarily like old guard
Right.
either.
Man,
He's
I fuck
new
with
in
Jay
this
too.
position at
Facts.
the
So we
NFL.
like
But there's a
hard
lot
there.
of
He
trend. But there's
represents-
me and my boo were having a conversation, like you said, legends to like superstars. Like somebody like will play a game of watch a new movie and be like, that person's famous, and then it'd be like, are they famous? And they'd be like, no, they're a legend. So it'd be like, who do you like more? Somebody's a legend compared to them being a superstar.
Yeah.
So they have a struggle, especially in music, of do I run with, because our new generation is so in tuned. Just like we said with the debate, you have influencers who literally, I do things online. Well, I would never hop into being in a presidential thing. So now you got people like, all right, do we catch the young people and their vibe and what's going on? Do we bridge these two celebrities and make something happen? Do you hire old or new? But it seems like for Super Bowls and things like that, the wave is to combine old but also legendary
No, I
and
get that.
new.
I get
it's like
that.
new
Yeah,
and
she do got a
legendary
great
at the
point on
same
that one.
time.
Like,
I get that. It's a good balance though, and it's a good balance, and you know that like the end that.
Who was it? Rihanna and Justin Timberlake, right? Is that what you were?
No,
that's who
because
it was, right?
Rihanna had her own joint. Justin Timberlake had his own joint.
but
But who
Wayne
did-
has
who
a
hopped out
category
with
within
Rihanna?
himself though.
Nobody.
Nobody had
No?
She had
No, remember
guess.
Justin Timberlake had his own joint.
Yeah, he did.
That's why I was
She
like.
by
That's why I was
herself in
like
the
when
red.
people say
No,
Justin
but was
Timberlake.
it-
You're right.
but no,
those are different
Justin
times.
had was
Yeah.
it Justin who brung Janet, right?
That was
Yeah.
before.
That
But
was
th-
before?
But he had a joint
He did
recently.
twice,
He had a
right?
joint
He did
recently.
twice?
Yeah, he had a joint recently.
But okay, so why is it fair? I think the whole controversial thing of everything is that why is it fair that Usher was able to do a Super Bowl because he had a residency in Vegas?
Uh-huh.
That's not fair.
No, but you know what? You know what it is though.
That's getting personal.
You know what it is
Like-
though. A lot of people got
That's
a
not
lot.
fair.
A
That's
lot of
not
people have
fair.
to look at the pattern of the Super Bowl halftime shows. You going from like different genre on pop. You going from rap, then you go into R&B, then you going back to rap. A lot of people felt as though only because it's in New Orleans that they should have offered him the opportunity.
I
You
think
already know
because
it's
he
well
already
deserved.
spoke on it.
Yeah, that too.
previously
People feel as though it
before.
should have been given to him, even though. This is the main thing a lot of people don't understand. I've been to a Kendrick concert, and that right there was probably the best concert I've ever been to. I'm not being biased. I'm being real.
Amazing.
Second person was J. Cole, and last person probably was Missy Elliott, but which was
Damn,
recently.
he's seen all the good people.
But
Who
the
fuck
point
was
I'm
I
making is Kendrick knows how to put on a show for the audience. I think a lot of
definitely
people
going to be a good show.
I
don't
think a
doubt
lot
that
of
at
people
all.
were scared to offer Wayne that because they don't know if he can put. Not saying he can't, because I know y'all gonna be on me.
He recently has.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like
He
you know,
recently has. The same way people was pulling up clips of him looking crazy on
yeah,
stage. You could
he
pull
has
up
great
clips of him
joints,
looking
right,
great on
right.
stage.
He was at the Roots
recently.
picnic, like
Yeah,
he was
like
at
Was
the-
very
definitely
recently.
Blues
So
Picnic.
you know,
But on
I
to
mean,
the
Kendrick
night.
did give a good show last year, and I know somebody personally that was actually his dancer in the show, and they put on a great ass show. So it was just like, let's see, we shall see this year. I just don't want to hear they not like us 6 fucking times.
No, they ain't gonna do
nobody
that. That's
wants to
not
hear
LA.
that
It's not
anymore.
LA. It's not
We're gonna
Inglewood.
keep that pushing.
All right, what you got?
gonna hear it, though.
We got one more
You
thing,
better play
y'all,
it. You
before
gonna
we
hear
go
it.
into our show and tell.
What you got?
We're gonna talk about something very like online controversial. Get a little social media vibes. We got Mr. Sharpe.
Hold on, yo. Hold on. So listen, y'all. We want to introduce y'all to a segment of the show. We're gonna have a segment each episode. If someone falls in the category, y'all watch different shows and they have different bit and drawings. You drawing, bro. You drawing, cuz. You feel me? Like you drawing, cuz fits for people that are drawn. You feel me? There's no other way to describe that. And today's number one candidate is Shannon Sharpe. You drawing, cuz. Even though we're going to congratulate you for doing what you're supposed to do. But you drawing, cuz. Because you frauded and made it seem like you was hacked. And then you reverted and said you wasn't hacked.
He did a meme.
Oh, I didn't see
From
that
Atlanta.
part. I
From
didn't
Love
see
and
that
Hip Hop.
part.
He said he wasn't hacked, but then he said he didn't know how to use Instagram Live, which he'd never been on live before. I'm not mad at that. But if you just throw your phone
gotta
on
go
the
through
bed,
so many
you have to
prompts
scroll
and
over
probes.
and hit
Don't
the
that
joint.
motherfucker
there's a
say
lot.
3, 2, 1 before
Yeah,
it
exactly.
No, it asks you like
before it
3
go?
The
questions. Are you
countdown
sure
don't
you
even
wanna go
matter because
live?
that's after you agree to go live.
there's
Exactly.
like
You
So-
have to
questions.
agree to
Come
go
on,
live
Shannon.
before you even hit a countdown.
I ain't
Shannon
going.
Sharpe trying to run it up.
Yeah,
My man just
he
wanted them
is.
gay allegations to go away.
Yeah, that's exactly what he
And
did
all
that
I
for.
I think
heard
the
when
lady
I
said,
clicked
"Oh,
on
Papa."
Instagram was Michelle. Yeah,
That's my
Michelle.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Is
He's like,
that his wife's name?
That's
Do
my
we know?
Michelle, wife.
No, that ain't his wife. That was some hoe.
Is he married?
Not to call
No,
her hoe,
Shannon-
but I
Shannon
mean,
I don't
married.
think he's married.
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
Shannon not
that's
married.
why he won them gut. I ain't see my man walking through the
John.
airport with that goddamn dog.
That dog, and that dog. Listen, you seen that, John? He was mad that boy was recording him too. He was
Really,
mad.
bro?
Yeah, he's like, really, like really,
Bro, really?
like
so
really.
y'all,
like,
Devin's
That was
Dev
the vibe.
segment is gonna be you drawing, cuz. So
you drawing? Cause y'all got anybody that was drawing that y'all
y'all
think
can
of?
add in.
Shit.
Who was drawing this week? I mean,
I ain't gonna hold you. You know who was drawing? Y'all right? This is about to be y'all might witness our first real debate on our first episode. Who was drawing? Nikki was drawing.
I can't be baited into debates about Nikki.
That's good.
So it's
Nikki
important
was
to
drawing,
say
bro.
that,
That's
like,
2 people that was
Let
drawing.
me let
Nikki started drawing when she was wrong about Stefan. That was the only part. She was a little salty about that one.
She was
Yeah,
definitely
she was
salty
salty
about
about
Stefan.
But honestly, I don't think she was drawing though, bro. Cause it's like, cause if you want to be honest, I'm rocking behind.
I
Like
was
that's
gonna
like me
say, if
rocking
it's
behind
anybody
y'all.
to
Like
crash out
if
behind, y'all
anybody,
shoulda
I was
known it
about to
was
say,
gonna
I
be
would crash
Wayne.
out about y'all. Cause what the fuck is people
yeah,
talk about?
yeah.
Y'all already know she was
Yeah.
going to feel like that about Wayne, especially knowing that he was hurt. That's the thing. Like I feel like seeing him come out there after and kind of thank everybody for what they did and everything, but also expressing himself. Y'all don't think that that's something she was privy to ahead of her deciding to jump out there? Like she already.
That's what I was. That's what I was basically saying. Like we don't hear Wayne talk outside of paid interviews. So for him to get on there and express himself like that, he was
He
hurt.
really had to
And
show
I
his hurt, right.
honestly, the way that he rocked for Nikki and Nikki rocked for him, that's not something that you would least expect. I mean, that's like somebody going against y'all.
Yeah.
I would ride behind y'all too, especially if, especially putting me in this position. Like anybody that put you in a position, I feel as though they deserve that loyalty.
No,
I
that's a
rock
fact.
by loyalty, so it's like
All right.
she gave that loyalty, and it was nothing else least expected from that.
No, I respect it. I mean, I respect it. And Nikki, we already know she don't give a fuck. She gonna go on the edge. She gonna go on the edge for hers.
Listen, and for me, even just speaking as the residential barb on the cast, it's important to understand that I don't feel like you have to like Nikki personally. It's a lot of artists who I like their music and I don't necessarily love them personally. I don't know them fucking personally.
No, right,
so
right,
that's
right.
the whole thing. Like I always would tell people that when they have strong ass opinions of Nikki and they bring them to me, I'm like, you don't know her. But beyond that, you don't gotta like everything you do. You could think sometimes she draw the facts are fucking facts.
Right.
And nobody is out rapping, outperforming, outselling Nicki Minaj today.
I love that for you and
In
your thoughts.
the female
but
industry, I can give you that.
I love that for you too. And we'll get into
Except
that
for my
next
girl
time.
Sexy, though.
That's
She
what I'm
not
saying. We're not going to
outselling
get into
Nicki,
the
but
girls because I can
she
get into
not
mine
out-rapping
too.
Nicki either.
We
Might
can
say she
definitely
not
get into all the
out-rapping her.
ladies. Nobody.
And but I also
But-
think that female rap should be allowed to have as many lanes of it as male rap. We don't think J. Cole, Lil Durk,
They not in the
Kendrick
same category,
Lamar,
and I would never put them in the same
Kodak
category.
Black, like all they can work together. They can
Yeah.
channel different vibes, but
They
they're
are
different
different,
types of
right,
rappers.
right.
Some speak for the
I
trenches,
agree,
some
yeah.
speak for
conscious
certain
rap,
regions of the
conscious
country,
people. Right.
all that kind of shit. So Sexy represent the Midwest. Sexy represent those young ladies who out here
She
getting how
represent
they
the
live.
young
For
ladies.
real.
I
don't throw no
Get it,
shade at
Sexy.
She wasn't
Get
on
it,
nothing
Sexy.
for today. She wasn't even on the duty. But
Before
no.
we skip, is one person
Female
I can
Gucci
honestly
Mane to
say
me.
that came from Philadelphia and showed that they were in every lane that you could put them to. And I feel like throughout the years that he was here, he helped a lot of people in a lot of shit. And I had to give it to P&B because he from Philly came and showed that he can go in every lane that you can give him. And he showed that way out of a lot of people that came out of Philadelphia as coming up.
P&B got a
I'll give you
big
that.
fashion
He has a
record with
big
Nicki.
fan base and a big
It's like, no, I'm done.
different John. So it's like that's I just want to throw that out there because a lot of people forget
Yeah.
P&B, especially now that he's gone. I wouldn't say people forget him, but people forget that P&B has opened up a lane, literally musically and harmonizing in the city. If you want to be honest, so that's just my take on that. Because who the fuck else was harmonizing before P&B in Philadelphia?
You know what though?
We
To be
love
honest
our
with you, to be
musicians.
completely honest with you, and I don't want to get off topic because I know we got to move on. I agree with everything you just said. I do, because a lot of people don't know when P&B first came out and when he came home, he started working with Fetty Wap, and Fetty Wap had a crazy wave.
Yep.
And then he took over that wave, and then P&B created his own. But to answer your question, lights, camera.
Yeah, can't forget lights. You can't
Lights
forget lights.
started harmonizing
You can't
early,
forget
so we're
lights.
gonna give a shout out to how lights.
You can't
y'all.
forget lights,
We gonna
man.
give a shout out
Lights
to
is
Lights.
one of
Lights,
those
that
people
nigga.
who
I
I
give
don't
you that.
understand the mask thing right about now because you can still go on
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah,
and look
yeah.
up his old videos,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I fuck with Lights a long way.
Lights.
It's like between him, Core, and P&B, they got you through some shit
No, hell yeah.
within,
all of them.
within the last
All
couple
uptown,
years.
all uptown
so
rappers,
literally,
all
so-
uptown rappers.
Let's sipping.
All right, so we have 2 more segments to finish out, and we're getting close to time. So I definitely want to do some show and tell.
Okay, show and tell. We taking it back to the 3rd grade elementary, y'all. Y'all ready?
Show and tell.
First
I'm not
Cuzns
starting this
edition.
segment.
You are started.
I've started the segments.
All
So who
right.
want to show something?
Well, I can show y'all
Freelance.
something that's beneficial for y'all. You know,
Okay.
I'm gonna show
I
y'all
love
something
that.
that's very beneficial for you guys. Let me show y'all this real quick. Y'all see that? I wish I had my logo, but I just don't though. This is not a commercial.
That
This is
looks
something.
fresh.
It is fresh. I made this
Shout out to
joint.
Dev for
I
those
made this
raps
joint
he keep
fresh.
putting
I need
together.
that.
I made this joint fresh out the crib. I mean, leaving the crib. So this is sea moss that I was showing you guys. It's made of 92 of 102 minerals that your body is made of. You have immune system, helps your immune system, your digestive system, and your respiratory system. If you have any problems with mucus, if you have any problems with your skin, if you have any problems with inflammation or joint pains, hangover, sex, anything that you can possibly need to improve your health.
Your libido.
Listen, we got it. We have elderberry, and also yeah, y'all can hit me up, man, for that. But at the end of the day, you will always see sea moss on this table.
So
And that's my show and tell.
How do you? I think we should be able to ask questions for this. I love CMOS, and
She's a customer.
I am a customer, and I have 3 CMOS dealers, and I love all 3 of them. So I do cheat on all 3 of them, but I do love you all, and I feel
As
like
long as you
have
ain't cheating on
good-
your body, that's the main thing.
No, not at all. But I have a great I feel like you can tell a good quality CMOS.
Okay.
I'm very much a consumer, y'all. Y'all know I'd be fake healthy, but I have
Fake
lost
healthy is crazy.
a lot of weight. Yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy. I will eat cheese, but not on here. You know what I'm saying? But I've lost like more than 70 pounds at time periods. You know what I'm saying? And I will say CMOS was very much beneficial, and the person who put me on, Dilly Roman, she's the shit. She's a fitness instructor. I know how you feel about me just mentioning people, but shout outs to her because she's a small dealer too. But how do you intake your CMOS? I want you to put people on in a good way. Like, what is it? You have to There's people I know who would love to try it, but they're scared as fuck.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'm gonna knock this down in 1 minute. So you can take 1 or 2 scoops of the sea moss with a spoon. A spoon. The liquor getting to me. The spoon. You can basically put it in your salad. You can put it in your water. You can put it in your tea.
Cold stuff, I heard, right? Oh, you said tea.
You can put it in your tea as
Okay.
well. That right there helps you consume it better. A lot of people don't like the taste because it's bland. What I suggest people to do, and I hate to say it, is just hold your nose and just take that joint down and
That's
you're good to go.
impossible, bro.
And to be honest with you, that's old school because you don't really taste it like that. Pause.
It's the
But
texture, pause.
yeah, gotcha. You ain't gotta say pause.
I've heard people
And go
about,
buy a smoothie too, y'all.
applesauce.
Yeah, or the consistency. Yeah.
Are you
that-
gonna Creed's right. I know
Go
we
buy a
run a little
smoothie, too,
time.
because
Use
I-
those smoothies.
When I
And that
lived in
was
Philly, y'all,
helpful.
trust me,
Very.
I was on Dev ass for that pine. What was it?
Pineapple,
Pineapple.
banana apple.
That was my shit.
Pineapple.
And
That was the
It
olive
was
grease.
good, but
Yep.
Dev like texture. Like he keeps a clump in there a little bit.
No.
You definitely know
it
it's in there.
It depends. It depends on how that blade of the blender working that day. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I really be blending that motherfucker for real.
Oh shit.
All right,
No,
well,
real.
we know
Go
Dev
ahead.
got the sea moss.
Who
He's
got the
super
shit?
healthy. We got Creed next. Can you pass her a hat?
Can I get that hat?
Uh-oh.
'Cause
That's a classic right
Yeah,
there.
y'all see
Who
that?
want
is-
this? How
this
much?
is
Can I buy
definitely-
this today?
That's a classic.
Sheila trying to take it,
I
but
like that.
this joint, damn. See, this is why I need to start getting more accurate with my years.
I can give you.
because-
You want me to help you?
Yeah.
I can help you. That joint came. That joint is a 2000 and no bullshit. That joint is a 2000 and I want to say 2021.
Also
Yep, he's on
19.
point.
No?
He's
on
not, he's
point?
definitely on point.
That's
He's
a
definitely on
2021.
point. But look how it looked though.
I got that hat. I had that hat.
That looked like you made it yesterday.
I don't know. I think this is my mom's. I think I stole this from her. Because whatever she buy, I just take it back and put it in my inventory. But honestly, the brand itself is it just sells. I don't know if it's because of the alien, maybe because of the person. People say because of the person, but most importantly, the message behind the brand. It literally, everything you do come with a consequence. So you better create the hell out of your own life because it literally is a consequence to everything. And I've learned the hard way. I wouldn't even sit up here and lie. I learned the hard way in a lot of shit. But honestly, I don't know. The brand really just sells itself. So once I brought, I can honestly say I haven't seen it. I buy black on. I didn't see nobody else doing no alien shit. And once I brought this alien to the city, now everybody ain't fucking mom.
Eating.
I'll
Got a
talk about that one
goddamn
day. Don't
alien.
worry.
But
They
it's
got
cool though
appetite.
because my supporters, they rock hard. I want to say hard behind me.
And that's the thing about being influential.
Yeah.
You gotta step
You gotta
into
roll
that.
with the punches,
heavy.
and that's really what I do. I roll with the punches, and I say, honestly, not to toot my horn, but I always say, if you copy off of me, you have to wait for me to drop something else so you can make your next move.
Mhm.
And that's
Talk
literally
your shit.
how I look at it. I haven't been dropping right now, so the people that do steal my shit, they ain't dropping. Not to toot my own horn, but they dropping some bullshit.
Mhm.
So when I drop, of course they're gonna drop some shit. But we do got some airbrush shit coming
They
for
say
y'all.
they
You
look up
know,
to her, but really
my
they
sister
look up
was
to
here
you.
with me through the start of this shit, and it's funny because she hit me today and was like, "Yo, whatever the fuck I gotta do, man, I'm sending you the money, make some shit." Like, so it's like, yeah, shout out to her having a little sister that come behind you 10 times, like this, her shit. So we should be seeing some airbrush shit for Halloween. They love my
Oh,
airbrush
we love
shit.
that.
What you got to show?
Yeah, what you
Sheila?
got?
So let's go, Sheila.
So I am the overthinker. This is my baby. This is my personal pillow. And like you said, I never like do things like put things in time, and I've had my brand and my businesses for so long. I never even like think like, oh, I've been this far in business.
Mhm.
You know, like life will just move, and this also like put in perspective today. Like I'm so excited to break down more ideas and
Yeah, of
like
course.
think of different things like days for
Literally.
each of us to really talk about our businesses and just people be involved. But I am the overthinker. It's an art collective, so it's everything from home decor to paintings to clothing as well. I love Creed because I feel like we can very much relate on things when it comes to creative things. Fell off creator for a little bit, but the brand's
This
always
pillow
around.
definitely good quality.
Oh yeah, this
so.
is an old baby. She's been around. That's why I'm like, I never thought how long I've had business, and I'm 29, Virgo season this month.
Shout out
definitely
to the
been in
Virgos,
business.
man. Virgos are good people.
Damn, at least like you said, like 8, 9, 10 years. I never even look into it like that. But definitely full still business mode all the time,
Don't feel
painting
like
and all
work
that
when
art.
it's your passion, right? No
Facts.
bullshit.
I love what
At
I
all.
do. A lot of people don't understand what I do, which is great. And I think we can dive into that someday. But yeah, art,
we will.
food,
We definitely will.
music,
That's right.
drinks, everything.
Well, me, interestingly enough, all of y'all got businesses and brands. My brand is very much out the way. I never even been in a multimedia space. I've had people, friends for lots of years that would kind of like Dev said, they like my perspectives. They felt like I should share them. But this is my first time, venturing on this kind of platform, and it's fun. I would say that with this group, it feels organic. We all bring in our A game and I think representing well ourselves as well as our city. And I think my show and tell today was just for y'all to get to know me a little bit better. So
Which I enjoy.
Yeah, you gotta love Nash. It's like once you meet him, you gotta love him.
Oh my God, he brought that nice shit.
Well, I've been blessed recently to have gotten to see the Queen on tour twice. The second time I actually won. Yeah, because one is that I bought. You know what I'm saying? We heavy on supporting, but then one
You
is
can buy that from Target.
yeah, one is that she signed.
Yeah,
One of these is signed.
No, wait,
This is real live. You can
hold on.
This is real deal.
Nash made it to her page, bro.
Oh, he did?
That's a fact.
I went to see her and got to be in her
Who
personal
cares about that
space
lady?
and all that kind of thing. So I just been on a high from that. So
Yeah,
I felt
Nash.
like, those were share worthy. And then
I like that.
kind of in the same vein, I just was on Twitter and I saw that the RZA was speaking about
like that.
his basically his experience with recording with Kanye on My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy.
like
You
which
said
we
RZA,
know
you
has
talking about
the-
Wu-Tang?
RZA,
Yeah,
yeah.
RZA.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
And
I can't see.
he Monster is on that album.
Yeah.
And so he was talking about how Nicki to him is one of the only modern acts that he sees that channels ODB, that reminds him of ODB. And then another just Nash Dash fact. When I was a kid,
He got his own facts,
for the end of the year, I had got a figurine of Master P. And when you press it, it say, make them say, nah. I still have that to this day.
That's
so
hard.
I'll bring that in for show and tell one day.
That's
but
hard.
I kind of started a collection of black figurines.
I like that.
At that point, I'm kind of like Andy from the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
But all of my figurines are black. So I got Corliss
And he's not a
from...
virgin.
You drunk, cuz. Like, literally, you
I
drunk
got
right now.
Corliss from House of the Dragon. I got Master P. I want a Storm. I want a Holly Berry Storm. So if anybody wants to send that to me,
Oh, I was just talking
would
about how
love
she
that.
sucks now, but
this
that's
is
fine.
ODB. I thought
Yo,
this was super
Sheila
cool.
is fucking funny.
I got this
That's your heart.
when I was at a bookstore.
Oh, that's fire, bro.
That's hard.
in
Bro, I
Short
ain't got
Hills, New
2020
Jersey.
vision. So can you like bring
Yeah,
that a
y'all
little
put
closer?
this away, yeah.
This is fire. It has different heads.
Yeah, I thought that was real cool.
That's
So
hard. Hold on, you got, hold
that
on.
shit gonna be worth some bread one
That
day
joint
too.
definitely is hard,
Hair, microphone, and he got a 40.
That joint
And Tim's on in different hands.
Yeah, this joint definitely
You're gonna
hard.
love this.
Bro, what you paid for
That's
this?
fire.
I don't know, but it wasn't really expensive.
Really?
It wasn't very
That's
expensive.
so nice. Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
nice.
We gotta back this joint up. Y'all need to see it.
Yeah, that
Can you
joint
see it?
definitely
Yeah.
hard.
That's there you go.
So you call yourself Nash
Back
Dash?
Yeah, I'm Nash
So can I call
Dash.
you Dash Dash? I'm like The Incredibles.
No, you can't take away the Nash. But yeah, that's my show and tell this week. I
Guys.
had proposed that to the group we should do a show and tell because
Yes,
I'm
I
really
like that
big
joint, I
on
actually do.
Yeah, I'm really big on us keeping this feeling like family. And I'm
Right.
just like, if I got a new toy or some shit going on in my life, my family gonna be the first ones I
Yeah.
tell, my close cousins, my first cousins. So
Most
that's
definitely.
pretty much my vibe for what we gonna do, y'all.
Yeah,
No,
this
I
was a
like
great episode. Does anyone have anything coming up this week?
We do have one thing coming up this week. Tomorrow night, my Philadelphia Eagles. We playing.
Bringing
them
belt
bum
to
ass
ass.
Falcons,
We about to
man.
whip
we playing the
ass
Falcons,
fast.
man.
It's
We
what
got
they call
Saquon.
it,
We got a lot of shit going on in the city. I'm expecting us to win. I'm expecting us to have a good season. I really enjoyed this episode. I'm pretty sure we all enjoyed this episode. We have a lot of things to include you guys into as far as engaging with us. We have a form that we will be presenting to you guys very soon, where you guys can reach out and let us know certain questions that you want us to answer.
What's
or
up, yo, cuz?
Yeah, you cuz
That's how you
We'll be
address
dropping
it.
this.
That's how we
We'll
get
drop
it.
it Tuesday.
And
We'll
it's
drop
like
it
no
Tuesday.
disrespect, and we want to put out there is no disrespect either,
Right.
because you know people feel a little bit disrespected when people say yo, but this is just us who we are. So it's yo cuz, and we answer yo cuz right back too. And it's definitely Black Air Force season tomorrow, so we standing on business with them bum ass Falcons too.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that, man. So once again, my name is Dev Hall.
It's Cree.
It's she.
It's Nash Dollars.
And it's yo cuz, we the fuck out of
You
here.
already know. First Cousins episode
yo,
1.
Cuz. See you
Cousins.
later,
You
cousins.
already-
Stay tuned.
Hey, matter of fact,
Stay
I
tapped
want
in.
y'all to definitely hit the link in the bio. Subscribe
Yes.
to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
It's under the Dev Hall Network, but you will see episode 1 under First Cousins.
And before we
the
go-
link is in the bio.
Tell a cousin to tell a cousin to tell
Yeah,
a
I was
cousin
gonna say,
to follow
share
us
this.
on Instagram, man.
Yes.
Share,
watch it with the
share, like,
cousins.
share, comment, give us your feedback. We open to all that.
You already know episode 1. We out.
We out.